Oh, hey. Looks like we started. Alright, we're going to hang out for a little bit. Hey, how's it going? Just getting ready for the stream right now. I'm going to try to pay attention to the chat at the same time, but I'm really used to doing this over on Twitch, so it's a bit of a different experience for me. So please bear with me while I, get this all sorted out. Let's see. I hope you guys can hear me all right. No, not a tutorial. It's a live build. And, oh, what happened there? It's a live build. No, I don't want that. Come back, Harry. Put that back out. Sorry, we got some funky going on with the windows right now. I moved one thing. Everything got funky. Okay, here we go. That's better. All right, so this is not a tutorial. This is me doing a brand new build on the Star Destroyer. And I figured since I was doing it, and we were doing it pretty fast, that I would share a live build, so you guys can see some of the steps to creating the Star Destroyer. Now, I've had to scale down from my original ones. So this is really, let's see. Okay, so I did a count. Oh, just as a quick warning. Oh, hi, Tina. Hey, BD2. This is actually 36 16 by 16 blocks long. I put down these markers for the length. And for the plates, I'm using 8 by 16 plates. Okay, I just rubber banded really badly. I'll be right back. I have to go on mute for a second. Well, we actually managed to do some of the calculations on this one, and from the second one we built, we know that 85 meters long is about the right size. So that gives us a space to finish the top and the bottom bulkhead, as well as working on the bridge area and getting that fleshed out. But what about the sheer enjoyment from and discovery from building it? My kid is still home. She's getting ready to go out to swimming right now, so she tends to be a little bit loud in the background. So I'm just gonna chill and just build in the meantime, and I can give some explanations later on. I mean, it's better than having to try to tell her to keep quiet, you know? Now, I gotta admit, I'm a bit of a problem solver. So, even though I knew there was a limit, I thought we could go smaller, and I thought I had it figured out for the second one. This time, we do have it figured out, because there were certain areas where we reach complexity a lot faster. Plus, plus, I was able to measure the zones, hopefully ahead of time. So I think I'm right in the middle of two complexity zones. Yeah, they are. My daughter is just very expressive. So she's just 11 right now, and a bit of a handful. All right, here we go. Now, I actually started this build today, so I decided to go live with it a couple of hours ago. Mainly because I figured everyone was asking about it anyway, so I figured I'd show them the work that goes into building something like this, so that they don't have to ask me for a tutorial. If anybody wants to go ahead and build Star Destroyer, knock yourself out. Just be prepared for a lot of work and a lot of disappointment and a lot of drudgery. But this is my method. I don't use roof pieces because roof pieces are they're ugly. um, Hats off to you people who use roof pieces and are happy with it. I just it's just not for me. Besides, when we're using a frost pine here, things are a lot sturdier. and they we get a nice solid gray all the way through. Oop, I went too far. My bad. I got locked in. As Haskins would say. Alright, so I gotta get my other side going. It's different having that piece on this side. Alright. Now with the frost pine, we actually turned these guys upside down. And the dark piece there serves as a really good guide. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. So as long as we get to that line, we always know exactly how to overlap. We know exactly where we are. So it's a great visual alignment tool as well. Now I'm going to just place a couple more of these, and then I'm going to pop on over to the bridge section, because I was trying to trace that out. Yeah, the only before the farm update with the barns, the only roof piece that actually had the right slope for Stardust Shore was the shack roof, and that was brown. And I went ahead and I actually used that for my very first Stardust Shore in this game, and it was terrible. Well, I got the shape right, but just looking at it, it did not give me good feels. And like, you're supposed to feel odd when you see a Star Destroyer. But, oh, I froze. One sec. I'm trying to find the 3D image that I'm using to take a look at the size. That's not it. Where is that? Okay, no, that's Darth Maul. I have way too many tabs open. So just give me 1 second. I gotta get this because I need to see the back. Oh, here we are. Star Destroyer. This one is from Sketchfab, and I will share it here. Hey, Devin, what's up? So there you go. That's my that's the link that I'm using to get the image that I'm working on. I can take the Star Destroyer and can turn it so to see the different angles. Now I do have to scale this down like a lot. So as you guys saw from the one on the island, they also scale down. So I'm gonna respect that. But at the same time, so that actually continues all the way over. Interesting. And it does continue the curve upward. So this is a little tricky because we have a two-step situation going on. But I'm just going to use some machine blocks. I can always come back and replace these because these guys are a little heavy. My emphasis right now is on the height. So this actually has to go up. So I may have done myself a disservice by stopping short. Interesting. Alright, so that one is short. Alright, so these pieces here are really important because it needs to continue to about here and then come out. The guns actually go in here. Hey, I understand, man. I actually just lost my dad recently as well, so it's a bit of a thing. It's 2 Christmases ago, so I understand having to be able to focus on something like games have been very useful for me as well. I'm glad that that the videos were able to help you in that way. I'm really sorry for your loss, man. All right. So this part is a little pretty much the most complicated part. I'm gonna go on off mic for a second. Let me just take a look and figure things out. Salut, Pascal. Okay, the control room, the bridge. Okay, so this is probably a good point to stop. Um, I'm gonna pop on over to the bridge that I was building out. We actually got the bridge built out in the second one. You guys saw that. So this is where it gets a little complicated for the bridge. The bridge was a tiny little area. I mean, it was barely a dot on the scale of the original. So it was able to be circular because of the positioning. But with this, we are massively scaled down. And when I say massively, I mean massively. This is the original was, I believe, 1,500 meters in length. So you can just imagine immediately the scale of it. We are at 85 meters in length for this. So we aren't even 1/10 of the actual length. So in order to get the look of the bridge, we are essentially going to have to use this entire structure here just to get the look. So most of the bridge is going to probably come up to here, and then we can have like a side rooms. But it also juts out because the entire thing is circular. So my plans for the bridge, we're going to start here, and then the control area is going to dip down. But this means that we don't have a lot of space under there. But not a problem. Let's just have a look. We just do a little bit of Legoizing, and things will turn out a-okay. I mean, this part I've been given a lot of thought. Oops, I'm gonna use it full. So this is mainly foundation pieces that I'm using because this best mimics the look of the entire bulkhead. I mean, like you can try to use castle pieces, but the colors of the castle pieces keep changing, and you don't have as much variety that matches from vertical and horizontal. Okay, that's a lot you're laying down there, Pascal. Okay. You're kind of taking over chat there, Pascal. So could you cool it, or do I have to put you on timeout? I don't have a moderator, so I'm going to have to be the bad guy myself. You're kind of spamming chat right now. And I don't speak French. Okay, Pascal, sorry, buddy. What can I do here? Why does someone always have to come and ruin it for everybody else? Okay, my channel live and gotta go to the control room. Are you done? Are you done, Pascal? Or do I have to boot you? I'd really rather not. Okay, let me know right now if you keep this on. Otherwise, I will put you in timeout right now. I have you set up. All right. Anyway, like I was saying, we do have to scale things down. Oh, good. Okay, that's it. Bye. Okay, you've been timed up for 30 minutes. Okay, so back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Okay, I was trying to figure this out. Because we got a fair amount of bills to do. Now, I could slap something together really fast and just get a little sloppy and do something like this where I'm overlapping. Okay, I can find that. Go to 4. No, that's 3, isn't it? That's 4. Perfect. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually stepping back as well in the back here to try to meet this wall. So I'm going 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's going to come right there. So I know where this is here. And there, we've actually met the back wall now. Cameron Blake. Tips to get better at building? Oh, you have to think of it more as a sculpture. I mean, at least that's what I do. I try to use all the resources at my disposal. Hey, Kaboom! Good to see you. Watch if you want some good tips of building, watch Kaboom. He's a great builder, and he's a great guy as well. So you want just get out in the community and see what other people are building. It can be a little bit competitive, but don't worry about that. It's really just about meeting new people and just getting involved in some of what is going on, because there's a lot of really good stuff, and you see how people do things. I believe there's the modernist is a great one. She's got this this channel that really looks at how to use different parts. I mean, like she uses tables in some cases as flooring, and just utilizes as many pieces as she can. So definitely a great channel to check out. I messed up the spacing on this. How did I do that? Okay, I see. All right. And the other thing that you really have to keep in mind is don't be too precious with your builds. If you mess up, go back and destroy. Always feel free to destroy. If you are too scared to destroy something because it took so long to build, you're never going to improve, because you're looking at the past instead of looking at how you can make it better. And every mistake you make is an opportunity to get better. Or 3, like I've made several mistakes here. So, um, yep. But that's just how you improve. The Craftopia server is a great place to meet a lot of good people in the community. I'm a member there. They just made me a key holder recently. Thanks, guys. And there's a lot of good builders, but it's mostly good people, and they're all sharing tips and tricks and their frustrations and experiences with LEGO Fortnite. Because as we all know, it's not a perfect game, but at least we can share that experience. Hey, thanks, Void. Thanks for popping in, man. Void is a member of the Craftopia community as well, so he just popped in to come say hi. See, it's like I said, it's a pretty supportive space, and you need spaces like that in order to thrive. Oh, and Reddit is, well, you know about Reddit. It's got its uses, but it can be a cesspit at times. It has surprisingly been really chill about LEGO Fortnite, but there's a lot of complaining, which you have to kind of try to avoid getting wrapped up with. People play the game differently. And one of the things that I really found useful about being in the Craftopia Discord is that it's about people making the best of the game and making content for themselves. They aren't waiting for Epic to come up with new releases, whatever. We're out here making our own content. I mean, like, I'm making my own worlds. Kaboom is he's out there testing out things. He's a toy maker, so he really works with toys and tries to push the limits of them. So if you've seen like any elevators or other fun stuff out there that are working, you may have actually seen some of those videos. Kaboom. How can I give a shout